Hey sports fans, Greg Met from Never Knife Tool and MKT USA. Been a fucking coon's age since I dropped a video on you guys, but here we are, one for DLT trading. These guys are up in, what is it, Marinetta,
yeah.
Wisconsin?
Marionette.
Marinette?
Is that how you pronounce it?
Marinette. I don't know. They're in Wisconsin, and it's DLT Trading, and they're at DLTtrading.com, and big shout out to Paul up there, who is our point of contact. Paul's got, in the knife business that we've seen, he's got some of the most savvy, I don't know, perspectives and buying take on the business. There's a few guys that are really sharp. You know, you've got Marvin out at Blue Ridge who does a killer job, and they buy everything. And you got Jacob at Blade HQ and his team there. They're a much younger company and got a lot of other things going on. And at DLT, I see some of the most savvy buying from our company of anybody in the country, and I see other people kind of take their lead. So kudos to all of those great partners that we have, but these guys, I got to give Paul a nod for some of his taste. He has a great perspective on these knives. I could run through them really quickly for you. We got a lot of stuff going on, but we're making, you know, when you make more numbers, you make more scrap, and you make more lovely things. And I don't think our quality is compromised at all in the last year, especially since I've been really kind of neck deep in the alligators of quality control, which just gives sends everybody into shock, because I come through here apoplectic, failing things and sending it back to the drawing table. We've got some really, really cool knives here, so let's do a quick walk around. Come on. So we've got a blackout slim Midi. Guys, this knife, there's just nothing not to like about it, unless you just don't like a slim little badass knife. I'm actually carrying a slim Midi right now. What's cool about this knife is when you open it up, it's really a full-size knife, and when you've got it closed, it is one of the slimmest knives in the business. It is a lovely gentleman's pocket knife. I've got, let's see, he's got a blackout stainless, and he's got some sculpted stainless knives here that are just ridiculous. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to see these. This is sexy.
So that one, I wanted to mention, that one's what we call hammered.
Right, this is pretty cool. Now, it's not actually hammered, guys. It's just, that's what we call the finish. If it was hammered, all the titanium would distort. But the guys are really good at making this knife. It has just been one of these things. It's like a great, I'm back from back in the day. You meet some girl, she's just great to hang out with. This knife gives you that kind of feeling. It's a really comfortable knife to hang out with. Got this one in tuxedo. Got a couple of colonials. You'll see our new 6-gun pivot on there. So we're starting to roll these out everywhere. The early ones were just ones that I did, and now they're starting to pop up on everything. So this is a really, really nice batch of knives. This one here I just failed for blemish. It'll need to be fixed. Great. This is lovely. And lovely. Couple of little Arises with some gentle sculpting on them. One that's muted out, one that's got some bright work on it. Got a 187 DP and all tie. This is such a fucking cool knife. I really like. This is another one, you know, later model design of mine, and it just comes together really, really nicely. The guys have done a great job machining that one and putting it together. Praetorian Genesis, just a classic. Been a bit of a ball buster to make this knife lately, but we've got that sorted out. And then they've got a Proxima coming. This is one of my favorite knives that we've ever made. Just a great, manly, when you grab onto this thing, you feel like you could stab a 55-gallon drum with it. Just a lovely knife in every way. So I really, really like this knife. And a Genesis here, a numbered Genesis actually. Infraction, sorry. And this is infraction 25 of 50, so it's halfway through a 50 run. Really a cool knife. So this stuff's headed out to DLT Trading. A lovely batch of knives. Guys, I hope I haven't been doing politics, because after the election was over, I had nothing to kvetch about anymore. I was just getting ready to complain for, you know, the next 8 years. And all of a sudden I was like, hey, you know what? I don't have any complaints. I mean, the guy's a jadrul. I wouldn't want my daughter to say she wanted to get married to a guy like him. But I didn't vote for the guy to marry him. I voted for him to run through the halls of Congress and kick people in the face, and he seems to be doing that pretty effectively. So, you know, whether you like him or not, he's what we've got. And if you don't like the tax cut, I don't know what to say to you. If you don't like the deconstruction of the Obamacare thing, which was going nowhere fast, I don't know what to say to you. If you don't like his call for deregulation, I'm not sure how to talk to you. There's so many things that I agree with, and he's done some controversial things, and he's tackled stuff that has frankly been a problem for 30 and 40 years, and nobody's had the balls to do anything about. And you folks up there in Wisconsin, did Wisconsin go Trump this past election? I can't remember. I know Michigan did, and I was like, what? I know Pennsylvania did, and Florida did. I was like, what? But I can't remember if Wisconsin did or not. I hope you guys did. But if you didn't, the other 46% of you who didn't, you could buy knives from me. And the few Democrats who are willing to be open-minded and listen to a lunatic like me, you're welcome to buy all the knives you want. So, we've got cool stuff we're making for Blade Show. Got a bunch of changes internally that are going on. I hope you guys go check out the new website at medfordknife.com. Got a lot of cool things there, including the feature to generate a knife suggestion for you. You go through and answer the questions. It'll give you a few suggestions. Pretty neat. We're also, Billy is our web developer. He's developed and putting a lot of new content, a lot of produced videos popping up, and I hope you guys just enjoy and get a chance to see maybe a more intimate and organized look at who we are as a company, and I don't know, hopefully connect with us for the long run. So anyways, Greg Medford Knife, Amy on the camera, and MKT USA, stuff headed to DLT. I'm out!